Sadly, tonight, limited gatherings get the green light, but only if it's at a church, mosque, synagogue, or other place of worship. Those guidelines come as the state death toll jumped by 17 today. The Department of Health is also reporting 225 new cases. Meanwhile, health officials announced they are updating the definition of close contact to align with new CDC guidelines. It now means spending at least 15 minutes within 6 feet of someone. Those close encounters may increase with the governor's new guidance on religious gatherings. KIRO 7's Gary Horker kicks off our team coverage. And Gary, there are major ripple effects from the governor's announcement just in the last few hours.
Well, it prompted Seattle's Catholic Archdiocese to potentially allow all 183 of its churches around the area to open up this Sunday with safety restrictions. And by the way, a medical expert I talked to tonight say those restrictions should make it safe for you to go. If you're nervous about attending services this weekend, consider the thoughts of the UW's top professor of infectious disease.
But if you're healthy and you choose to go and you keep your distance and you wash your hands and you cover your face, it's about as good as it gets.
So I'm pleased today to announce that we will be able to ease some of the restrictions on religious gatherings.
But there will be major restrictions. There can be no choirs, and you might not even be indoors. In Phase 1 areas, services must be held outdoors on the House of Worship's property with up to 100 people, and everyone must keep social distance and wear a mask. All Phase 2 areas can have services inside at 25% capacity, and that means no more than 50 people. There are some people who say this is a constitutionally protected right to go to church and worship, and there should be no restrictions. How do you feel about that?
That would be very reckless. That would be very selfless. That would be very selfish. That would be very reckless. And I think it's something that people, if they really think about it, are very clear that they want to help take care of themselves and each other.
It will not change anything that we do.
Pastor Tor Berg of the First Lutheran Church of Bothell told KIRO 7 he's not opening. He'll still only hold services online.
So many vulnerable people, and I just don't see how you can do it safely.
Even though people will be allowed to gather again, Seattle's Archbishop cautioned about the importance of restrictions.
It's important for us to realize we could be a carrier of this virus and not even know it. And it's just not fair to our community that we live in to bring something back, or it's not fair to the place where we might visit if we are bringing them this unwelcome visitor.
While other religious leaders told KIRO 7 they have no idea how to restrict which 100 or which 50 people to allow into the service, so they're just going to not open at all and hold services online. I'm Gary Horker, KIRO 7 News.